We end tonight with a Christmas story. It happened 100 years ago this month. Part miracle, part mythical. Mark Phillips now on a silent night on the Western Front.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
The man in the hat with the spike on top is German. The man in the cap is British. This is a reenactment of one of the most storied episodes of the First World War, when men from the opposing armies briefly stopped trying to kill each other and met to exchange Christmas greetings, even, the story goes, to play soccer. For Chris Barker, whose 3 great uncles were killed along this stretch of the front, the idea of the truce must be passed on.
Never in any conflict in any part of the world, ever in time, have you ever had 2 warring parties suddenly lay down their arms and be pals.
The truce happened early in the war, which may explain why it happened at all. The gas attacks and wholesale slaughter that would cause such bitterness and hatred would come later. There are varying accounts as to what happened here in the trenches along the front lines. The diaries of some British soldiers say they heard calling from across no man's land from the German trenches, saying basically, if you don't shoot, we won't either. It's unclear who stuck their heads up first, the British or the Germans, but before long, troops were flooding out of trenches on both sides of the line and moving through the wire into no man's land. And boys being boys, pretty soon, a ball appeared. Now, on the anniversary, balls are appearing all over the place, on a monument that's just been unveiled, in school games with the kids dressed the part, in a replay between current British and German Army teams, in a feel-good Christmas ad for a supermarket chain. Yet there's a problem. The famous game probably never took place. At the Imperial War Museum in London, they've studied the evidence and found plenty of photos of fraternizing between enemies, but no photos or other proof of a game. Yet, says historian Alan Cleaver,
it's become the defining image of the Christmas truce almost.
left to their own devices, these guys will play games, not shoot each other.
I think that's probably right, exactly.
100 years later, if most people think the game happened, it happened. Mark Phillips, CBS News, Plugsteert, Belgium.